Vince really loved the tall guys. I mean, all you have to do is look at that bald-headed coward Hulk Hogan to see that. I mean, Hogan's had a lot of charisma, but if he was anything less than 6 feet, he'd still be working some independent promotion in Florida, you know. Vince was just obsessed with guys' height back in the day. I mean, you'd walk in the back in the late 80s, and there'd be a "You must be this tall to talk to Vince" sign outside his office. I remember when Vince bought my dad Stu's Stampede Wrestling, the first thing he wanted to know was the shoot heights of Owen, Davey, Dynamite and myself. I know he didn't trust the measurements, and was convinced that 6 feet in Canada was less than 6 feet in the US. Especially at our first in-person meet, Vince had us all line up and Pat Paterson brought out a tape measure. Thankfully we passed, but it was a few tense moments for sure. I remember it might have been around 1990 or so, and Shane was kinda working with the company a bit more frequently. I always liked Shane. He was a very earnest sort of kid. Not much of a worker, but nice kid. Vince would be talking to Jim and I about one of the tag matches, and Shane came by to give Vince a message. I think he mentioned he found the ketchup for his steak or something. After he left, I remember Vince asking us if we thought Shane was done growing. I think Shane would have been about 20 or so, you know. I said he probably was done growing, and you could tell Vince was sort of really disappointed. Jim stroked his chin and said, "Well, he's like 6 feet 2 inches. I think that's pretty good, baby." Ha ha. Vince kinda sighed, and looked at Earthquake walking by behind us and kinda murmured, "Well, maybe Steph will marry someone taller." Which, I mean, looking back now, and when I heard that Triple H was kinda getting more power in the company, it just made a lot of sense. Especially when you compared Shane to Triple H, you can just see right away who Vince is going to trust more. Vince might love Shawn, but he trusts Triple H more 'cause he's got that extra inch or so, you know.